Minecraft. The sky is the limit. Indeed, in this episode of Minecraft Exploration and Tactics, I will be building my first sky bedroom. That is a place to sleep atop the sky rail. If you're looking for action and excitement, this is not the episode for you. I think there's only one zombie in this episode that I kill. But instead, we're going to be doing lots of experiments for science. I'm trying to learn how maps work, and so we'll spend a bit of time dealing with that. I'll also use some ladders in order to climb down from the sky rail. But we'll be setting ourselves up for some more spelunking in a future episode, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's bust out the map again. I'm curious. Okay, so I'm going to not have the map in hand, and I'm going to walk to the north, and I'm not sure if that gets added to the map, or if I have to be holding the map in order to be kind of like drawing new places on it. So let's find out. So I will walk a ways over here, and also kill some cows to get some more leather. Oops. Alright, we'll come back for you, cow. And let's walk back over into the canyon. Hey, a bone! Hooray! Is my inventory full? You've got to be kidding me. I will eat a pork chop so I can pick up a bone. Alright, and so I'll walk a bit further to the north in the canyon. Oh my gosh, a bunch of black sheep. I probably won't be able to hold your wool, will I? Darn it. I want black wool. Must have. What else can I get rid of? I have one sheet of paper, and paper is not precious. Okay, great. So now let's pull out the map. I see, and it just kind of immediately painted it in. So it hadn't been painting it while I was not holding it. But then once I bring the map up, it goes and it paints it all in. Okay, so that's interesting. So I'm learning a bit about how maps work. I believe the scale is every pixel on the map is 8 pixels on land. And so, for example, actually, you can see my house as the little brown dot on the map right now. That's in the middle of the sand over here. Let me walk a little bit closer to it. So my house is made of dirt, and so it's nice and brown when we look down from the top. And so that brown dot must be my house. And so I'm curious to know if it's like... Actually, we can probably do a little experiment here and figure this out. Here's what I want to know. So for example, there's a little bit of dirt on the sand here. Can I see that on the map? Well, I guess my little thing that marks where I am on the map might be blocking my ability to see that. Alright, the maps are... My little person icon that's spinning around here covers up a whole lot, and so I actually have to get far away. Okay, so if I'm over here, there's my house, and there's a little bit more dirt that doesn't show up there. How big is my house? My house is like 5 by 5 or something. My house is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My house is more about like 6 by 6. And so I'm curious, let's see. If I take a look at the map, so there's just lots of ocean out here. And yeah, here's what I want to do. I'm going to put some cobble in the ocean and see how much cobble I have to put in the ocean before it shows up on the map. Okay, for experiment number 1, I put a 3 by 3 block of cobble in the ocean. Let's see if it shows up on the map. And I might be too close that I wouldn't be able to see it. Let me walk a little bit further away. Alright, and I do not see it on the map, and so now I'm going to make it 4 by 4, and then I'm going to make it 5 by 5, and see when it first shows up. Okay, now there's some 4 by 4 cobble over there in the ocean, and does that show up on the map? Still no. So I'm going to go try making it 5 by 5. Okay, so now there's some 5 by 5 cobble, and does that show up on the map? I still am not seeing it. And... yeah, so it's possible that the map is kind of like averaging out what's in an 8x8 area, assuming that it's an 8:1 pixel ratio or whatever. Or it's possible that it's just going to take, whatever is like, the upper left pixel in that 8x8 area. And so I wonder, oops, yikes, what will happen? Well, I'm going to keep experimenting. Okay, now there's 6x6 of cobble in the ocean over there. And I still do not see it. This is interesting. Alright, sun's going to be going down soon, but there's a 7x7 cobble area in the ocean, and do I see that on the map? I still do not. And so tomorrow morning I'll try making it 8x8, and then probably get very confused. So we'll see what happens. See you guys in the morning. Okay, so now we have an 8x8 thing of cobble in the ocean, and for whatever reason, I still do not see it on the map. And so, I don't know if, does the map not update as I update the world around it? Do you just, paint the map once and then that's it? I guess that's one possibility. I don't know. I'm going to have to, investigate some more, I guess, or read online, or I don't know what. But in any case, we did an experiment for science. It didn't turn out to yield particularly useful information. I wonder, actually, let's see. Is there some other piece of land that I could modify? Okay, let's do this. Okay. So, on the map, I can see that there's a little, for this jutting of sand out into the ocean, it shows up on the map. And so I'm going to take out all of that sand and see if the map updates to not have that little jutty thing. Just to appreciate what we're doing for science. So there used to be a whole edge out here. I left one sand brick that was kind of at the corner, but there used to be a nice little corner of sand that jutted out here. And so now we're going to walk far enough away from it that I'll be able to see it on the map. And then we're going to look on the map. And it did update. And so that little jutty thing has disappeared. But for some reason my cobblestone never did appear. And so I don't really know what's up with that. Maybe I'm wrong about the scale of 8:1 and it's something that's bigger. I'm not sure. Sadly, this still needs more investigation. Okay, now there's 9x9 cobblestone in the ocean over there, and I still do not see it showing up on the map. And so, yeah. I'm going to have to put this experiment to the side because I'm tired of doing this at this point. But yes, if people know the answer, if they know why that doesn't show up on the map now that it's like a new land formation, I would really like to know. So if you know this information, let me know. Alright, it is Saturday, it's around noon, I am finally well rested after a long week at work, and yes, and I am ready and raring to go, and unfortunately there's a couple of things that I would really like to do that are kind of somewhat tedious. One is I want to go spelunking for some more resources, and two is, well, this one might not be as tedious. I think I want to build the house bigger so that I can actually set out one of each different type of brick so I can have it laying in front of me and like be able to see it and see all the different colors and textures of all the different bricks that I have. And so I'm not sure what I will build the house out of, but it's going to have to be a fair bit bigger because I have, if we look at all of the building materials that I've accumulated at this point, I don't know, I'm going to have, yeah, probably like 20 or 30 different types of blocks to build with. And yeah, I'd like to have them kind of like all laid out in a row maybe or something. So I will worry about that in a little bit. For now, I am going to do a little bit more spelunking to get a few more resources. And so I'm going to go down into the cave system, and if there's something interesting, I might edit it in, but otherwise I'll probably edit this out. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, I didn't find caves, so I did some branch mining down at the bottom, and I came back with 8 gold ore, 4 diamonds, 22 redstone, a bunch more coal, and 18 iron. So all in all, that wasn't bad. I am running out of chest space, so obviously I'm going to make more chests, and I also am going to do some house renovations next, just to give myself some more space. So I will see you guys in a moment after I do a bit of that. Okay, over here you see the boundaries of my old house, and now you can see how I've expanded it into more area, and now I have kind of a wall gallery where I haven't put all the types of bricks that I have, but I have most of them, and so I can just kind of like glance and see all the different types of colors and things that I can build with, and so I'm hoping that this will inspire me then to create some cool stuff. But in any case, I've just been working at night, and I've also got some glass cooking up so that I can put some more windows in the house. But I am going to go ahead and sleep for the night, and see you guys in the morning, and in the morning I think I'm going to go extend the sky rail a bit. Zombie on the sky rail. Once again, I'm very fortunate that it's a zombie, because a zombie is easy to take out on the sky rail. If it's a skeleton and he hits me with an arrow, there's a good chance that I'll fall. But basically, I made another little step up over here, and there's actually a cave system that I went down a little ways into there just to gather some more iron, because there was some iron near the surface. But that could be a fun place to go and explore. But I think... Oh, there's the islands that I lit up one night when I was hiding cowardly during the night. And now I think possibly if I make a bed here, tenuous as though it may seem, I think I can place it here, and I can stand all around, and monsters can't spawn anywhere nearby because it's lit up. Let me actually add a little bit more lighting here. And so I think I can sleep for the night up here, even though I'm out in the open air, and so let's give it a try. I'll get my sword ready just in case. Good night. Hooray! It works! And interesting lighting artifacts as the world comes back from night to day. That's actually pretty cool, watching it kind of slowly fill in all these different chunks. Alright. So, once again, cliff view and kind of like Skelevator and all the old stuff is way back that way to the west. Over here to the east, I've been making progress towards my new house, and the rail system is almost, well, not the rail system, the cobblestone that the rail will eventually sit on is almost all the way out there. And, once again, I don't have a way to get down. Why don't I craft myself some ladders, actually? That would be a good idea. Let's do that. Alright, this will be interesting. I know it's possible to build ladders down from the top. I'm not sure how successful I will be at it. But here goes nothing. I guess I'm standing on the edge of the ladder, and I need to actually get onto the ladder. Okay, there we go. Haha. Haha. Oh, look at me go. Oh, I'm a pro. It's like I know what I'm doing. Neat. Alright, and there's a little ladder down from the sky rail. Do-do-do-do-do. And so where... Yes, here's the little cave system that I recently went and explored just to get some iron. And so, I see no reason not to go ahead and head down there to do a little bit more exploring. And possibly get some more iron.